Welcome to English Academy by Monica. This lesson is created for learners who want to improve their English naturally, without pressure, without stress, and without difficult rules. You can listen to this lesson while resting, working, or even before sleep. There is no rush here. Just relax, listen carefully, and let the language settle in your mind. English idioms are very important. Native speakers use idioms every day in conversations, movies, offices, and daily life. When you understand idioms, English starts to sound clearer and more natural. Today, we will begin with some very common and useful English idioms that you will hear again and again. Idiom 1. Break the ice. Meaning, to start a conversation and make people feel comfortable, especially when meeting for the first time. Example, imagine you are in a meeting and nobody is talking. One person tells a small joke or asks a friendly question. Everyone relaxes and starts talking. That person breaks the ice. In daily English, people often say, "He told a funny story to break the ice." Idiom 2. Piece of cake. Meaning, something that is very easy to do. Example, if someone asks you, "Was the test difficult?" and you reply, "No, it was a piece of cake," it means the test was very easy for you. This idiom is very common in casual conversation. It does not mean real cake. It simply means something is easy. Idiom 3. Under the weather. Meaning, to feel sick or not very well. Example, if your friend asks why you did not come to work, you can say, "I was feeling under the weather." This sounds more natural than saying, "I was sick" every time. Native speakers use this idiom often in polite conversation. Idiom 4. Hit the nail on the head. Meaning, to say something exactly right. During a discussion, someone explains the real problem clearly. Another person may say, "You really hit the nail on the head." This idiom is used when someone understands a situation perfectly. Idiom 5. Once in a blue moon. Meaning, something that happens very rarely. Example, if someone asks, "Do you eat fast food?" you can reply, "Only once in a blue moon." It means you almost never do it. This idiom is very common in daily English. Idiom 6. Call it a day. Meaning, to stop working because you are tired or finished. Example, after a long day at work, someone may say, "I'm tired. Let's call it a day." This idiom is often used in offices and workplaces. Take a slow breath. Let these idioms stay in your mind. You do not need to memorize them quickly. Just hearing them again and again helps your English grow naturally. Continue listening calmly and your understanding will improve with ease. English becomes easier when you hear it again and again. You do not need to analyze every word. Just listening calmly helps your brain understand patterns naturally. Now, let's continue with more common English idioms that native speakers use in daily life. Idiom 7. Cost an arm and a leg. Meaning, something that is very expensive. This idiom is often used when prices feel too high. It adds emotion to what you are saying and sounds very natural in conversation. Idiom 8. Spill the beans. Meaning, to reveal a secret or share information that was supposed to stay hidden. People use this idiom when someone talks too much or tells the truth by mistake. Idiom 9. the ball is in your court, meaning it is your responsibility to take action or make a decision. This idiom is commonly used in work, business, and serious conversations. Idiom 10, burn the midnight oil, meaning to work late into the night. It is often used when someone studies or works for many hours without rest. Idiom 11, a blessing in disguise, meaning something that seems bad at first but turns out to be good later. This idiom helps express positivity and wisdom in English. Idiom 12, on the same page, meaning to agree or have the same understanding about something. This idiom is very common in meetings and teamwork situations. Let these expressions stay with you. You do not need to force them into memory. With time, your mind will recognize them naturally when you hear English. Keep listening calmly. Your English is improving more than you realize. As you listen, stay relaxed. You do not need to repeat anything out loud. Just hearing natural English again and again helps your understanding grow quietly and smoothly. Idiom 13, back to the drawing board, meaning to start again because a plan did not work. Example, the team tried a new idea, but it failed. So they decided to go back to the drawing board and create a better plan. This idiom is often used in work and problem-solving situations. Idiom 14, in hot water, meaning to be in trouble. Example, he missed an important deadline at work. Now he is in hot water with his manager. It is a natural way to talk about problems without sounding too harsh. Idiom 15, bite the bullet, meaning to face a difficult or unpleasant situation bravely. Example, she did not like public speaking, but she bit the bullet and gave the presentation. This idiom shows courage and responsibility. Idiom 16, cut corners, meaning to do something in a cheap or careless way to save time or money. The company cut corners and the product quality became poor. This idiom is common in business and professional English. Idiom 17, on thin ice, meaning to be in a risky or dangerous situation. Example, he was late again, and now he is on thin ice with his boss. It is often used as a warning. Idiom 18, go the extra mile, meaning to make more effort than expected. Example, she went the extra mile to help her customer feel comfortable. This idiom is very positive and professional. Let these idioms settle naturally in your mind. There is no need to rush or memorize. With regular listening, they will become familiar and easy to recognize. Stay calm and keep listening. Your English journey is moving quietly and confidently. English grows when it becomes familiar. The more calmly you listen, the more natural it feels. These idioms are very common in real conversations, work situations, and everyday English. Idiom 19, face the music, meaning to accept the consequences of your actions. This idiom is often used when someone must deal with a difficult result honestly. Idiom 20, get cold feet, to feel nervous and decide not to do something at the last moment. People often use this idiom when talking about important decisions. Idiom 21, in the long run, meaning over a long period of time. This idiom is useful when talking about future results and life decisions. Idiom 22, jump on the bandwagon, meaning to join something because it is popular. It is commonly used when talking about trends or social behavior. Idiom 23, keep an eye on, meaning to watch something carefully. This idiom sounds very natural in daily and professional English. Idiom 24, out of the blue, meaning something that happens suddenly and without warning. This idiom adds clarity and emotion to storytelling. Let these expressions sit gently in your mind. You do not need to force understanding. With time, they will feel familiar and easy. Continue listening in a relaxed way. Your English is building naturally, step by step. As you listen, allow the language to flow naturally. There's no need to repeat or memorize. Understanding comes quietly when you hear English in a relaxed way. Idiom 25, burn bridges, meaning to damage a relationship so badly that it cannot be repaired. Example, he left his job angrily and said many harsh things. Later, he realized he had burned bridges with his manager. This idiom is often used when talking about long-term consequences. Idiom 26, the best of both worlds, meaning a situation where you enjoy two good things at the same time. Example, working from home gives her the best of both worlds. She earns money and spends more time with her family. This idiom sounds positive and balanced. Idiom 27, hit the sack, meaning to go to sleep. Example, after a long day, he decided to hit the sack early. This idiom is very common in casual, friendly English. Idiom 28, let the cat out of the bag, meaning to reveal a secret by mistake. Example, she talked too much and let the cat out of the bag about the surprise party. It is often used in light, friendly situations. Idiom 30, pull yourself together, meaning to calm down and control your emotions. Example, he was very nervous before the interview, but he pulled himself together and spoke confidently. This idiom is encouraging and practical. Idiom 31, speak of the devil, meaning used when someone appears just after being talked about. Example, we were talking about our teacher, and suddenly she walked in. Speak of the devil, someone said with a smile. This idiom is common in everyday conversation. Let these idioms rest in your mind naturally. There's no hurry. Listening regularly builds confidence and understanding over time. Stay calm, keep listening, and trust the process. As English becomes familiar, it starts to feel lighter and easier. You do not need to focus hard. Just listening calmly helps your understanding grow naturally. Idiom 31. Throw in the towel. Meaning, to give up or stop trying. This idiom is often used when someone accepts that they cannot continue. Idiom 32. Up in the air. Meaning, not decided yet. This idiom is useful when talking about plans or future decisions. Idiom 33. Go with the flow. Meaning, to accept things as they happen without trying to control everything. It is commonly used in relaxed and positive conversations. Idiom 34. Rule of thumb. Meaning, a general and practical guideline. This idiom is often used when giving advice. Idiom 35. In the same boat. Meaning, to be in the same situation as others. This expression builds connection and understanding. Idiom 36. Through thick and thin. Meaning, in good times and bad times. This idiom is often used to talk about loyalty and strong relationships. Let these expressions stay with you naturally. There is no need to hurry or push yourself. With time, they will become familiar and comfortable. Keep listening calmly. Your English is moving forward quietly and steadily. By now, these expressions may feel more familiar. That is a good sign. Understanding grows quietly when English is heard naturally and without pressure. Idiom 37. At the end of the day. Meaning, when everything is considered, finally. This idiom is very common in discussions, opinions, and decisions. Idiom 38. Bend over backwards. Meaning, to try very hard to help someone. It shows strong effort and willingness. Idiom 39. Get out of hand. Meaning, to become difficult to control. This idiom is often used when situations change negatively. Idiom 40. Keep your fingers crossed. Meaning, to hope that something good will happen. It is commonly used to express hope and support. Idiom 41. Make a long story short. Meaning, to give a short version of a long explanation. This idiom is useful in everyday conversations. Idiom 42. Miss the boat. Meaning, to lose an opportunity. It is often used when timing is important. Let these idioms settle naturally. You do not need to test yourself. Listening calmly is enough to build familiarity and confidence. Your English is becoming smoother, step by step. Take a moment to relax. By listening calmly, you have already done something powerful for your English. These final idioms are common, useful, and natural in everyday communication. Idiom 43. On the right track. Meaning, doing something in a correct or successful way. This idiom is often used to encourage progress. Idiom 44. By the book. Meaning, to follow rules exactly. It is commonly used in work and professional situations. Idiom 45. Cut to the chase. Meaning, to get to the main point without wasting time. This idiom is useful in conversations and meetings. Idiom 46. Give someone the benefit of the doubt. meaning to believe someone is honest even when you are not sure. This idiom reflects fairness and understanding. Idiom 47, in the nick of time, meaning just before it is too late. It is often used in stories and daily life. Idiom 48, take it with a grain of salt, meaning do not believe something completely. This idiom is useful when talking about rumors or uncertain information. You have just listened to real English used by real speakers. Not fast, not complicated, just natural language flowing calmly into your mind. Learning English does not require stress or pressure. It requires consistency, patience, and trust in the process. Even when you feel like you are not improving, your brain is still learning in the background. Every time you listen, you are building familiarity. Every idiom you hear becomes easier the next time. Confidence grows quietly without force. Do not rush yourself. Do not compare your progress with others. Your journey is personal and it is moving forward. Keep listening. Keep exposing yourself to real English. Whether you are resting, working, or preparing for sleep, your effort matters. Remember this: fluent English is not built in one day. It is built in small, calm moments, just like this one. Stay patient, stay consistent, and most importantly, believe in yourself.